Hello, and welcome back to the Boy English channel, the show where we explore life's biggest topics and build our English skills along the way. I'm your host, Anna.
And I'm Ben. Today we're diving into a role that is one of the most rewarding and challenging in the world, parenthood. Whether you're a new parent, expecting, or just curious, we'll talk about what it means to become a good parent.
That's right, we'll share some insights, key vocabulary, and later we'll listen in on a conversation between our friends, Sarah and David, who are navigating the early years of parenthood.
So grab a cup of tea and let's get started. Sarah, becoming a parent is such a universal experience, yet it's so personal and unique for everyone. What do you think is the foundation of being a good parent?
That's a big question, Ben. I'm not a parent myself, but from talking to my friends with kids, it seems like unconditional love is the absolute base. But it's also about setting boundaries and being a positive role model.
Absolutely. It's a balance. You have to be nurturing, which means providing care and affection, but also setting limits so your child feels secure and learns right from wrong. Let's preview some of the key vocabulary we'll use today. These are great words for anyone to know.
Unconditional love. Love that is given without any terms or conditions. To set boundaries. To establish rules and limits for acceptable behavior. Role model. A person who others look up to and imitate. Nurturing. Providing the care and attention necessary for growth and development. Quality time. Time spent giving someone your full attention, making them feel valued.
We'll hear these in context in Sarah and David's conversation. Try to listen for them.
Now, let's listen to our friends. Sarah and David are the parents of a 3-year-old boy, Leo. They're having a coffee while Leo is napping, and they're reflecting on their parenting journey. As you listen, try to answer this question. What are the two main challenges they discuss, and what is one solution they agree on? Finally, a quiet moment. Leo was full of energy today.
Tell me about it. He had a full-on meltdown in the supermarket because I wouldn't buy him another box of cookies.
Oh no, what did you do?
I stuck to our rule. I calmly said, no, we're not getting more cookies today, and I didn't give in, even when he started crying. It was tough, but I know consistency is key. We have to set those boundaries.
You handled that perfectly. It's so hard sometimes. I always worry, am I being too strict or not strict enough? I just want to be a good role model for him.
Me too. I think the fact that we worry about it means we're on the right track.
There's something else I've been thinking about. I feel like sometimes we're so busy with work and chores that we're not spending enough quality time with him. I'm physically present, but my mind is somewhere else.
That's a really good point. I'm guilty of that too. Being on my phone when I should be playing with his building blocks.
Exactly. I read that what children need most is our undivided attention. It makes them feel secure and loved. It's not about the quantity of time, but the quality.
So what if we try something? What if we each plan 1 hour of proper, phone-free quality time with Leo every day? No distractions, just playing, reading, or whatever he wants to do.
I love that idea. It sounds simple, but it would make a huge difference. It's about being present.
And it connects back to the meltdowns. Sometimes they happen because he's seeking our attention. If we give him more positive attention, maybe we'll see fewer negative outbursts.
That makes so much sense. It's all about making him feel safe and loved. That's the unconditional love part, while also guiding him. It's a balancing act.
It is, but as long as we're a team and we keep talking about it like we are now, I think we're doing okay.
More than okay. So, what were their challenges? They talked about dealing with a child's meltdown and the difficulty of spending true quality time.
And the solution they agreed on was to have a dedicated, phone-free quality time with their son every day. Now, let's break down some of that great vocabulary.
Meltdown, an intense, uncontrolled emotional outburst common in young children. Consistency, always behaving in the same way or having the same standards. This is very important in parenting. To give in, to surrender or agree to something, often when a child is demanding it. Quality time, time spent giving your full, focused attention. Present, In this context, mentally focused and attentive to the current moment.
That conversation was so real. It highlights that being a good parent isn't about being perfect, it's about being aware and trying your best.
Exactly. Beyond what Sarah and David discussed, there are other important concepts. For example, positive reinforcement, which means praising good behavior so it's more likely to be repeated.
Yes, instead of just saying no all the time. Another key one is leading by example. Children watch everything we do. If we want them to be kind, patient, and honest, we have to show them how.
And let's not forget self-care. You can't pour from an empty cup. Parents need to take care of their own physical and mental health to have the energy and patience to care for their children.
That's a crucial point, Anna. It's not selfish, it's essential. When talking about parenting, whether in a conversation or just thinking about it, certain phrases are very useful.
For giving advice or sharing what works, it's important to set clear expectations. I find that praising good behavior is very effective. Don't forget to take care of yourself, too.
For talking about challenges, we're working on managing tantrums. The most challenging part is finding the right work-life balance. I sometimes struggle with mom guilt or dad guilt. That's the feeling of not doing enough as a parent.
And for the positive parts, the most rewarding part is seeing them learn something new. It's amazing to see the world through their eyes.
Now it's your turn to practice. Here's a challenge for you, our listeners.
Think about your own childhood or a parent you admire. What qualities make a good parent? Try to use some of today's vocabulary.
You can write down your thoughts or discuss them with a partner. Use phrases like, I think a good parent should be. One important quality is. They need to be good at. It's also important to.
For example, I think a good parent should be patient and nurturing. They need to be a good role model and spend quality time with their child.
Reflecting on this will help you solidify the language and the concepts. It's a wonderful exercise.
And that brings us to the end of our discussion on the parenting journey. We talked about love, boundaries, quality time, and so much more.
Let's do a quick recap of our key words. Unconditional love, set boundaries, role model, nurturing, quality time, consistency, meltdown, and self-care.
And remember, there's no such thing as a perfect parent, but there are plenty of good ones who learn and grow every day.
If you have any parenting tips or stories, we'd love to hear from you. In our next episode, we're going to tackle a lighter but equally universal topic. We'll cover everything from sending invitations to being a great host.
We'll hope you'll join us for that. Until then, be kind to yourself and others.
Thanks for listening to the Happy Habits podcast. Goodbye.